International Women's Day is an annual event to celebrate women's achievements and spread the message of women female empowerment. Today, women are challenging stereotypes, breaking down barriers, and shaking up the status as strong as they can and as a successful leader. In the workspace, many women have attributed their achievements to strong mentorship. So, in honor of women accomplishments and International Women's Day, we ask a series of questions to our respected speaker today. Hello, and a very warm welcome. I am Priyal, your host today. Joining us today, we have Banu Balu, who is the VP and HR for operations at MSys Technologies. And Banu is a seasoned professional with over 20 years of executive experience. Her expertise spans the realm of HR disciplines, and she specializes in implementing employee policies, processes, and setting up HR shared services, and also overseeing end-to-end HR operations for a large-scale IT organizations. We believe that there's no special day that we need to recognize the strength of the women, and however, it's important to give this day the recognition that it deserves, to appreciate and remind women that supporting each other is incredibly important at every opportunity. And so it's also safe to say that we will be celebrating this day by appreciating women and how they have made the difference. So welcome, Banu. How are you?
Thank you very much. All fine. How about you?
I am also doing perfectly fine. It's great to have you with us today for this Women's Day special video that we are doing.
I'm honored. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Banu, I have a set of questions for you that I would really would like to ask you, and your suggestions, opinions on the same. So the first one goes as a working professional with so much experience, what does Women's Day mean to you?
They're very strong people. They are the root for the entire world, I can say.
Mm-hmm. And what do you see as your driving force, in your career journey so far? And how do you feel one can, get motivated?
Okay, great, very exciting question, and just recalling all my good memories.
Mm-hmm.
So long stint with HR, and all this long stint, I think I have only 3 companies I worked. Long stint with last 2 previous companies. Now I am with MSys Technologies. So I would like to say that the career journey need not be too many, but how stable and steady you're taking forward, that matters, because my previous company was 8 years, and post that my last company was 12 years, right? And now I'm working with MSys now. So for me, the career progression, if you look at it, I started as a HR trainee, lot of good exposure, a lot of running around, a lot of learning, I can say that. Then post that, a lot of HR functions I got involved in that. And I think my postings was around assistant manager. Then I moved to other company called LNG, and the long stint over there initially was a Chennai head, then move into regional to pan-India, and pan-India into global. I think everything comes out of experience, learning, and your dedication. So that's the way I feel it. Now at MSys, a lot of good things, a lot of learnings, a lot of challenges. I think I'm enjoying the journey now.
That is really great to know, Banu. Right? Yeah, you have been an inspiration. So yeah, and so going forward, what are the challenges you see that women still have to overcome in the tech industry career, and especially if they aim to reach at a leadership role, at a leadership position?
Okay, well, first of all, I would like to say that challenges will be there wherever you go.
Right.
And I strongly feel each woman should have a self-confidence first. So if you're self-confidence and you're focused, if you have a proper planning to how to take things forward, I'm sure anyone will be very successful. On the challenging scenario, if you look at it, of course, still the industry level, the women percentage is still less, but now I think after pandemic, women folks are coming back to the work because of the hybrid model, what currently the industry is following. Right. I think that's a good avenue for all the women's again back to work, because generally the saying is that till they get married and settling in life, women will be on job. Then post that, no, there is always a reservation whether to take a women employee into the industry, right? And I think that has become a breakthrough now. Most of the women are starting, even if you look at the record recently, I read the newspaper also, more than 50% of women back to work because of the flexibility.
Right, true.
Right?
Right, agreed.
Yeah, and other thing is, personally to me, if you have a self-confident, if you have a content, be bold, go ahead and do whatever you want. I think male are very supportive in nature because the culture has completely changed, that mixed culture we have, respecting each other, care for women at the organization side, industry side, we are safe. People work at night shift. People work at night shift. People work in different shifts. Most of the people on the meetings and clients, I mean, it's a mixed diversity we have. Right. So the women are empowered to equally participate in all the forums, be it at workplace also. Even if you look at women at tech, you're saying, women at tech are very knowledgeable. They're a very good solution provider. Today, the women are in the industry at the tech side. If you go and discuss with them, and they are providing a very good solution, and they're willing to take up the challenges and ensure that they're contributing to the organization growth. True. So if you're stable, strong, content, any women can survive. True. And today, women tech organizations now today given a free space for women on the flexible working timings. It's most welcoming in the industry today. I think they'll be very successful in women tech. Right. So Banu, like you mentioned, men supporting women here. So what kind of support and encouragement have you seen coming from the men in the workforce? Okay, fine. I think one thing I would like to highlight here, generally on the general phenomena is female, generally if you look at a family also, the child will say, Mama, you do not know anything. All right, that's a general phenomena, right? But if you look at the reality, women play a greater role, not only in the house and the organization also. And that's why I said, what do you mean for you for the Women's Day? Women's are the root of the organization or root of the house. Root cannot be visible to you, but that root is the one which bears the entire tree and the branch. Right? So the unknown person called women at the root, balancing everything, it matters, you know. Yes. And when I coming back to your question on the men's support, as I said, women play a key role at the personal level, at the family, and also in the organization. If I have to take my example, if I am at home, if I have some immediate work because I have a responsibility as a wife, mother, right? All those things factor. So when in case of any emergency arises or something need to be planned, today generation understands very well. So that we can plan the work, we can tell the men, the superior or the colleague to go back and say that I have some personal things. Do you think I can complete and come back? Right. Today, the understanding is there. And they also understand because they also live with the mother and the wife and the children. They also understand. And they, actually speaking, they appreciate us. In spite of taking care of the ownership of the home and coming back now, work and, you know, excelling well in the industry. They are very caring and very supportive. And beat the timing also, I'm saying, I can go back to home and stretch and work, and it's appreciated. And today, more than anything, I'm telling you, the safety, the security, the way of sharing things have gone up. So a lot of things I can say about a man, because very matured way they handle the women employees.
Right, Banu, totally agree with the statements here. So, working with MSys as a VP HR and operations, how inclusive and encouraging for women do you see the work culture here is, particularly in MSys, and what efforts do you plan to put in future?
Great. I think already you told that I'm in a leadership position in MSys. That itself shows that how I'm empowered, right? And I think it's very good, because along with my leadership team, if you look at it, I'm the only female leadership team I'm working here.
Right.
Good empowerment. I have the ideas, what has been shared, it has been discussed, reviewed, and they have taken up into the next level. And also for the other women employees, and we also brought a program called Women Leadership Program, where we encourage the women to get into the next level of leadership, cross-skilling we will do, and also we understand the area of interest what they have. So I think that kind of a lot of empowerment has been given here. And more than that, the flexible working hours, it's really making the women employee that the management understand the women work-life balance. And also today that has been extended to the men also. I can say that the work-life balance has been given to them. And I think so I think that really helps. Today, if you look at it on the women and on the tech part, I'm seeing my people work on different shifts, working at a client place and excelling very well, and so on and so forth. A lot of programs also we are doing it for them. And from the safety perspective, we also ensure that the POSH, it has been, the POSH details has been shared with everybody for the women's safety part of it.
Right. So looking at the workforce, demographics here, and do you see any roles and profiles that may be more difficult or preferable for women to acquire? What do you think about that?
According to me, nothing is challenging in the working environment, because if you look at the outside world also, be it a Navy or an Army or a police or a judgment, wherever you go, the industry part of it, everywhere women are excelling, right? And I don't think so. IT is exceptional in that. In fact, IT, they can do much more in that. So according to me, they're all updating their knowledge. Today, they're not only contributing to the society, they're contributing to the family and the organization. So according to me, there is no challenge. Only thing, as I mentioned earlier, if you have a proper planning, proper knowledge, and always I would like to say that what is next, we need to look into it, because we are empowered already. So we have to keep going, what is next.
Right. So what is that one advice you would, want to give to a woman considering, career in the tech industry?
Okay, though people say that long hours working another thing, but I feel that proper planning, if a woman put it across to balance their work life, there is nothing called actually to me work-life balance, because it's already balanced, because you have a proper planning we have. So every woman, I would request, do a proper planning, provide sufficient time for all the things what they want, be it for taking care of the children, their education, their personal times, especially on the fitness part, I would like to say, because that gives them the physical strength, becomes a mental strength for everybody. So if they follow this, and above that, if they have a self-confidence to say that, yes, I can. So if you have that confidence, I'm sure that they can reach out to any level. So be confident, be a go-getter, and think about what is next. The world is yours.
Great, Banu. Thank you, Banu, for your valuable time and sharing your insights. Thanks again to our audience for joining us today. I wish you all the amazing ladies a very happy Women's Day. Keep shining and stay bright.
Thank you very much. Happy Women's Day to all of you. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.